Hello and welcome back to my fourth Kaldheim Quick Draft. I've just been tinkering a little bit, as I do with the deck. And the question was, how am I going to cast Maja? How many green sources can I fit in the deck? I've gone for 3 land. Plus, with forging the Tyrite sword, which makes treasures, that's basically 4 green sources, so there's a chance I can cast this by turn 5. But maybe more like turn 6 or 7. With 4 green sources, I decided I'm going to gamble. I'm going to throw Elven Bow in there. It's probably going to be a dead card early game. I decided I'm going to take the risk. Of a dead card. I'll have other things to do, and hopefully by mid game I'll be able to cast that. I think I just like the reach that item gives you. Kind of rounds out my deck a bit. I do have Raven Wings as well, but it's 2 ways of blocking flyers. I've dropped Shackles of Treachery, so I've decided, this isn't a creature, it isn't a removal spell. I don't have sacrifice to go with it. It is just let's hope we can beat them with this card. And it works sometimes, but I feel like including it is an admission of failure. It's like, yeah, I ran out of cards that go in my deck, so I'm playing this instead. So yeah, I prefer the Elven Bow over this, even though it's going to take a while. When I actually do cast it, it's going to be more impactful. I'm going to hopefully. There'll be plenty of times I'll see a board situation where Shackles of Treachery would win this board situation. But you only notice those ones. You don't notice all the times where it's not going to do anything. I've dropped Immerstorm Raider as well. I've briefly dropped down to 6 land. I've gone back up to 17. Sorry, it's down to 16 and then back to 17. I put an extra forest in and dropped the Raider. Because he's not that exciting. Let's face it. Yeah, that's about it. I'm not doing anything crazy like splashing for Kozima, God of the Voyage, or Reflections of Littjara. Quite tempting, but I was thinking maybe Smashing Success could be another source of green, because I could kill an artifact, make a treasure token, but it's a long shot. It's not going to be a very consistent thing. I mean, am I going to have to blow up my own artifact just to make a treasure, just so I can cast Maja? Maybe. But then I've got the Master Skald to bring back the artifact. That's what I was thinking. It's quite a convoluted kind of thing you could do. Anyway, that's and I've called it Pimp My Pup, of course. I got a couple of Fearless Pups late on in the draft. It's pretty nice, just a 1/1 first striker. It's nice to buff him up with equipment. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think I'll just start us off. But my prediction is, the last 3 drafts have gone, I've got 4 and 3, 3 and 3, 2 and 3, so I'm sort of going downhill. So this one should be 1 and 3. Oh, isn't that interesting? So we got 3 plains and 3 red spells, and Maja. I'm going to mulligan it, to be honest. Well, we got Maja again, and a forest and a plains. guess we'll drop one of the 2 drops. Yeah, keep 6 is what we want to click on. The Beskis Shieldmate actually sort of sticks around longer than Story Seeker, I guess. That sort of makes a bit more sense, I think. We just want to sort of survive the early game. Oof, so he mulliganed down to 5. He did get an early play. He got his Dusk Wielder out. So we're ahead on cards. That's the good news. Is he gonna boast? Or he doesn't have a follow-up. Oh, we've got all 3 colours. That is very nice. Let's play a mountain. Beskis Shieldmate. Ah, the 3/1 lifelink. Okay. So my Goldmaw Champion. When it dies, we each mill 3 cards. Just got to remember that one. I'm thinking here we just provoke the trolls and take out the 3/1. And then get some attacks going. What am I talking about? He's got Funeral Longbow. So we have lost 2 lands and Kai's Onslaught. He's lost Raiders Nav. Shit planning. Okay, so he's got a bit of self mill going on. So yeah, we can't attack. Yeah, we overlooked the longbow. Oh, Dogged Pursuit, nice. Okay. Oh, Runeforge Champion. I'm tempted to play that now because I feel like I'm bound to draw it next turn, right? But yeah, so we could tap the longbow and swing in for 4. I think this is better. We can do that play next turn. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah. So I forgot about that little ability there. Other creatures get +1/+1. That kind of hidden away at the start of the text box there. I think that was a good reason to play this card. I was just thinking about the landfall effect of getting creatures. And he's foretold something, so he can do a double. He can double spell that. Do we want to tap something? Well, it didn't. It wasn't in the graveyard. I definitely would have noticed, wouldn't I? View browser. We're going to search the library, please. Sweet. Yeah, I could actually play Mountain and haste him up and do a lot of damage. Might make quite a lot of sense. You're supposed to cast it on your Cast with Runeforge Champion, please. Right, and we're going to just swing like that. Yep. Okay, good. Mystic Reflection. Now what the hell is that? Right. Okay, okay. Very good. So I didn't get to discard a card, which I'm quite happy about that. Alpine Meadow, make an up creature. Attack with everything, tap the 3/3. That'll do it. Okay, I think we made the right mulligan decision there. 3 planes and 3 red cards was not going to do it, I think. Well, I guess we were lucky he mulliganed to 5. Ooh, Mastery Orb, that's nice. Well, we're off the mark. Gold player. Sweet, we've actually got all our colours, but we've only got 2 land. We can only cast Elven Bow. I'm going to gamble because we've got all the colours. We just need land, any land. How many times have people said that? And I guess we don't really want to cast Elven Bow at all. Just on its own. I mean, on its own. We want to cast it for 3 mana. Thank goodness for that. Right. Oh yeah, this thing. You can mess stuff up. So I'm just thinking ahead. Obviously, we want the Runeforge Champion to grab a rune. We also want the Elven Bow out with a creature. I think we go Runeforge Champion first. We don't have any flyers to block. Let's do this before we draw the rune. Okay, he's got 1/3, he's got 3/2. Okay, we get a tap land. That's better than nothing. And there is Forging the Tyrite Sword. I think we'll try and match him creature for creature. And we'll play our Elven Bow out with an elf. Yes, please. So the idea is you're supposed to put the runes on the equipment, so then I'll have a piece of equipment that can give haste. So that gives him a bit of card advantage. I think the thing that makes sense, actually, I was going to trade Runeforge Champion here, but actually, you want the token to block, because I'm trading a token for a 3/2, and then he'll just block the Vandal. Oh, he didn't even boast. Basil Ravager. Ah, 2 damage. Yeah, finished me off because that's a shapeshifter. Remember? Yeah. Yeah, pretty decent move. Not gonna lie. So we can rune a speed the bow and draw a card. We can't equip it though on anything, even if we play Fearless Pup. I think what I'd like to do, actually, let's just kill the 4/2 whilst he's tapped out, and let's play a Pup. Because he is playing green, and he might have a giant growth. Could be worse, I guess. So he's having a pretty decent run out with his creatures. I can make a 3/3 here. I can put the Elven Bow on the shield mate. So we're definitely very much on the back foot here. We don't have time to cast Forging the Tyrite Sword, I think. Yeah, I think this sort of makes the most sense. Beskis shield mate, and we will equip something. Actually, maybe the Pup gets equipped. No attacks. This guy doesn't have power or toughness 6 or greater, so this could play into his hands. By killing this, he's going to find his worm. But I think let's just trade off whilst we can. See if he's going to do something. Just gradually work through all of his big creatures. Yeah, it is a Ravenous Lindworm. He's got another Rootless U. Okay. It is just incredible value, that card. It's absolutely terrifying. I don't know what we do now. Right, we need to do it 4 damage somehow. I think let's Rune of Speed this and draw a card. Cool. Drew a mountain. So this is gonna get +2/+2, so that'll make him a 3/3. We could Fearless Pup, make him a 3/3, kill another Rootless Yew and let him draw another Lindworm. Doesn't seem great, does it? He can become a 4/5. Still not big enough. I think we'll go ahead. We'll probably just take 5 damage this turn. We'll forge the Tyrite sword. We'll play a Fearless Pup, and we'll just let damage through because we need to get. We just need a bit more equipment to build our pup up to something actually scary. The Dwarven, yeah, the Dwarven weapon is what I'm thinking of. So Goldmaw Champion comes out. We can make him a 4/5. We can make him a 3/3. Make him a 3/3. So the best thing to do I guess if we put the bow on something he doesn't want to kill, like a token, because at the moment the first strike damage isn't going to do a lot. So we're presenting sort of 6 damage here, and we can take out a Lindworm if he doesn't have giant growth. And we lose 2 guys, but we'll see what else he can do. But this is an absolutely incredible card in your green deck. It's all I can do, and just hope he doesn't have removal or giant growth. I know it's mammoth growth. Okay, interesting. Yeah, he didn't kill the token. And he's doing a bit of card draw now. Okie doke. Okay. Rootless Yew number a lot. Dwarven Hammer. Dwarven Hammer is, so we've just drawn the Valkyrie sword. Okay. Okay, right. Just to recap, Valkyrie sword, 7 mana. We've got exactly 7 mana, but it only makes a 6/5. So that will actually, Rootless Yew will kill it. Dwarven Hammer makes 5 mana, and it makes a 5/1 Dwarf Berserker. So that is definitely going to be better to trade off with. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll just have to keep the Valkyrie sword for next turn. Equip 3 to put the sword on there. Just think, yes, safety first. If he's got something to do him 1 damage, let's say. I can't think of what does 1 damage. Let's put it on him. Let's put it on him for 3 mana. It's just going to cost us a treasure. It's absolutely fine. You might have the thing that does 2 damage to everything, in which case Berserker dies, and then I can't trade off one of these guys. Yeah. But what an insane deck to meet. May as well attack with that, yeah. Trade off with one of them, let the other one through. Yeah, he's got another one, sure. But really not much you can do about this sort of this level of onslaught. You need to, well, you need to do bounding gold would stop this kind of nonsense if you had. But he's literally had 3 of them. You need a lot of removal to cope with that. Right, as a recap here, let's remember this can be a 6/5 creature. So the Dwarf Berserker looks like he chump blocks because equip 3, just too expensive to equip everything. 5, 6, 7. We've only got 2. Of course, we spent 1 treasure yet last turn because we were playing around a sweeper. But yeah, there's no. Obviously, the only possible thing we can do is make the angel now. We don't attack. We don't have mana to equip those, which is a shame. That would, yeah. I mean, yeah. If I just taken the risk, not pop the treasure, and anticipated what would happen, that could be 8/7. Could actually survive a Lindworm. Now there you go. Now we really need to top deck something. Still, my deck's getting a good run out. It just ran into something. A pretty good game plan. I mean, he's drawn 3 Rootless Yews in. Oh, wow, okay. He's gone through a lot of cards actually. He's gone through 21 cards. I suppose he's nicked 2 Ravenous Lindworms out of his deck. Now, was I wrong to play around removal cards? Thinking he might have the 2 damage sweeper. In hindsight, it seems like it. We don't know what was in his hand. He didn't foretell anything, which would have been a giveaway. I think it's called Crash the Weak. It does 2 damage to everything. But if I'd done a few mana calculations and seen that I would need 3 extra mana to equip an extra equipment to my angel, that could have actually worked out quite well. Could have even flown in and started hitting him because it's got vigilance. But yeah, one mana can make all the difference. So yeah, red and white. That's okay. That's an okay opener. And we might have Should have enough land for a turn 5 Berserker. Right, we've even got Forging the Tyrite Sword, so we can cast the Elven Bow. Something foretold. I'm guessing it could be Poison the Cup, or it could be Mammoth Growth in green. I will Runeforge Champion before we draw a rune card. We've done really well actually drawing this guy and playing him. He's going to just foretell again. Okay, oh look, he's got Great Hall of Starnheim, so that's double white he'll need to activate that. He doesn't have any white yet. Rune of Speed we want on an equipment. So we need 5 for that. We need 3 for that. I think we'll just attack with Runeforge Champion. Keep it simple. Now we can keep the pressure up with Goldmaw Champion. I think because we've got the time and space to actually play it, this is definitely where you play Forging the Tyrite Sword when you're not under pressure. And we don't cast the Elven Bow. Ah, okay, that was one of the foretells for 0 mana. Skull Raid, oh no. Okay, I think Goldmaw Champion bites the dust and the snow-covered plains. I want to keep all of my equipment and runes. That's rough. He's going to foretell something else. Maybe the next Skull Raid. We have a Master Skald, so if we do have to discard an equipment, we can exile the Goldmaw Champion and bring it back. I'm thinking, actually, rather than Dwarven Hammer, I think we ideally want to spend our treasures on green mana, play Elven Bow and Rune of Speed it. It will mean his next Skull Raid is going to kill my last 2 cards, including the... except... is it? Because I'm going to have Rune of Speed. Oh, cast with Runeforge Champion. Yeah, why not? Pop it on an Elven Bow, please. Draw a card. Plains. I'll just hold that in my hand. Let's attack with 3/3. Another Skull Raid, I can lose a Plains, a Dwarven Hammer, and then bring back the Hammer with a Skald by using up the last treasure. Because we do have this creature to exile. That's the extra cost on there, you've got to remember. Okie dokie, let's go. Do we go for the best one? When he's got. So we're still a decent distance away. We want to get to 7 mana. I know we're on 6 mana with the treasure. Let's take it. Let's get the best card. Let's get Plains out, so we're on 6 mana. We can. Oh, and Starnheim Courser actually makes it cheaper next turn. So, swing in with the elf. Starnheim Courser. And end the turn. Yeah, Master Skald could even bring back Forging the Tyrite sword. Let's get Skull Raid again. Okay, we know what to do. Drop Dwarven Hammer, drop Valkyrie sword. We saw this coming. Well, it's a Skull Raid deck, yes. Yeah, I'll put it back in my hand. Sure, he might have Skull Raid number 3. I'm sure he does. Could Kai's Onslaught? No, I think just attack with these two. Master Skald and let's bring back the Valkyrie sword and exile the creature. And end the turn. And yeah, we'll risk another Skull Raid. If that's all he can do this turn, it's not a great turn, is it? Kai's Onslaught goes away. Has he got another Elderfang Disciple? Okay, 5, 6, 7. I don't think he can make me discard cards on his turn. I mean, it's always sorcery speed, isn't it? Right, I think we attack with everything, even though he can sort of kill my stuff. We don't mind that so much. Now, you might have the guy who can jump out, kill something that's taken damage. Oh, you know, we don't have to pay the treasure because we've still got the Starnheim Courser reduction. Okay, we can beat the Skull Raid deck. Yeah, he just had hand removal and no real removal cards. Arcane Infusion. Let's see. Oh well, up to 2 wins, so I've beaten my prediction of 1 and 3. And yeah, I thought Elven Bow might be a liability. Might just get stuck in my hand. Can't cast it, but it's played a key role. Okay, this guy is gold. Okay, yeah, this is decent. 2 drop, 3 drop. 5 drop removal spell, which I'm getting closer to. Don't really want to play Valkyrie Sword early, but maybe we'll have to. In fact, actually, with Starnheim, if Starnheim Courser stays alive, we only need 6 mana to 2 more land, basically. I think we just swing in because we're going to play a Fearless Pup. And yeah, this is where I get a horrible feeling that... I wonder if he knows that's got first strike. He's probably got Mammoth Growth, hasn't he? Oh no, it's Snakeskin Veil, nice. Okay. Got me there. Another one. Right, it's the Lifelink gang. Okay, yeah, this is what we do. I'm going to make a decision. I'm not gonna block with the Courser as much as I would like to. I may as well hit with it. I need that reduction. Now, if he's got same again, that means we should trade off with this one. It will cost him a card to do that, though. He won't have Snakeskin's Veil for when I squash the guy. Interesting. Okay, so he did not have same again. Let's have a look. Oh, he's lost 2 removal cards and a Snakeskin Veil. Very happy about that. Now, we could play our Valkyrie Sword. I think, whilst he's tapped out, we squash the 5/5. Again, we're not going to attack. We're not going to defend with the Courser, so we'll just attack with it. And end the turn. Okay, please use your Snakeskin Veils as combat tricks. Lots of milling happening, both decks. Master Skald is finding targets. And he does have creatures to remove, so it will work. What's he brought back? The 5/5. Okay. Incarnate's Faith. Yeah. Okay, good. Good going. I've only got 1 left in the deck, so we'll take that. So this guy is a 2/3. He's kind of cool. Master Skald is kind of cool. There are no equipments left to find, so you can get a Dwarven Hammer, and he's a good blocker against a 3-1. So I think that's a good argument. Let's... we're not going sort of all in on Valkyrie's sword just yet. Just play something that's a little bit better than what he's got and gives me card advantage. Seems smart. Exile a creature card. Which one shall I exile? Maybe Fearless Pup. Let's not spend any treasures. The nice thing is we can match Grizzled Outrider when we play Maja. Will cost us a treasure, but that's alright. And if I understand correctly, that only costs 2. So this is pretty cool. We can actually play both of our green cards with our treasures. And then we'll still have enough for the Valkyrie next turn. That was sweet, right, and we'll just swing in with for 3. Right, 5/5, blocks of 5/5. Dread Rider, oh yeah. Yeah, he's pretty solid. So he's got 1 card left. You know, it could be Blood on the Snow. But he's gonna, you know, he's gonna kill a serious amount of his guys if he does have that. None of these guys have reach. So a lot of life gain he's pulled out of his deck. Just make sure. That should be 6 mana total. Yeah, so we can do this. That's a 7/6. Oh my goodness. So that will be a clock. Oh yeah, he's got that back again. Very nice. Yeah, pretty sweet. And it's an elf, so he gets his 2 elves back with that one. Now Dwarven Hammer, that costs 4. Foretelling Iron Verdict costs 2. But we could keep mana up. Foretell this, keep mana up for Glorious Protector, I think. Fair. Can't even kill it with Iron Verdict. I couldn't have killed him this turn. Let's foretell that. Wait. I can't. No. Okay, yeah, it's not. I see what it's doing. Okay, we'll foretell it with 2 red mana. There we go, that's sensible. And then we've still got Glorious Protector. let's think. He's gonna have something impressive. I'm not going to exile any of my creatures. That would be suicide. Or I could just pop the 5/5 with Iron Verdict. Or I've got 4 toughness of creature. I think maybe this is going to work better. Decline, thank you. Okay. Right, so I'm just trying to think. Glorious Anthem is a white card, isn't it? So yeah, we might have messed up. We might, but we are gonna block with some dudes. He's gonna go for a slightly low level block. He can block the 3. He can block the 2. We'll see how. Well, if this is a big combat trick. Ramos Lindworm puts him on 4 extra life. But we've got a lot of damage in the air, to be fair. Yeah. Okay, silver 1. That's nice. So that's 3 wins up, so we're at least 50-50. It's a 2-lander, but we've got all 3 colours. We can cast Iron Verdict. We can foretell it turn 2 and then cast it, so that maybe that could keep us alive. We can cast a Fearless Pup. We don't really want to cast Valkyrie Sword. We can't equip it. Brilliant. Okay, we get our 3rd land. It'd be nice if someone can track how often you have a 2-land opening hand and you immediately draw a 3rd land. Oh, sweet. Okay. A little bit of token action. I think let's foretell something, just because the pup cannot do very much. Now, did he miss a land drop? Just thinking, because he played a 2-mana creature the previous turn. He must have done. He must have missed. Okay. Now we good iron verdict to that. It's better, if possible, to meet his creatures with your own creatures. I think because we've got a bit of a slow start, I'm going to take that guy out. Oh, Snakeskin Veil, of course, right, yeah, no. I was thinking he can't have enough for Mammoth Growth. Alright, silly me. Raven Wings or a Fearless Pup. I'm going to get the Raven Wings out now. Again, the Pup cannot do very much. He's got his own Raven Wings. Okay, let's go next end turn. That's going to equip. So if he does have another Snakeskin Veil, he can kill Glorious Protector. In fact, he will kill Glorious Protector. These will trade off. So try and kill that. And we want him to tap out now, please. Perfect. That, you see, it's one step ahead. I knew that he wouldn't be able to resist killing that. So now we can provoke the trolls on that without any problem. I am going to start sort of. I win in 7 turns, he wins in 10 turns. So I'm winning the race at the moment. Except he equips that and then he wins in 5 turns. Ah, yeah. No. Now, Master Skald, yeah. There's nothing in there yet. Valkyrie Sword needs 7 mana to be super cool. Shame it doesn't give you vigilance. Now we could equip it and start racing a bit harder. So we'd be doing 5 damage. Don't feel great about this, but if he's got Mammoth Growth, I could be down to 2 life. Goldmaw Champion with Rune of Speed is that's 8 damage. I'm gonna say, yeah, Mammoth Growth is a distinct possibility. So I think we'll play Master Skald. That's the biggest thing we can put on the table. and we'll do no attacks at the turn. This guy's an endworm, which can fly in, become 7/6. Okay, so we need to sort of meet that in the air. Rune of Speed on the Valkyrie sword. Okay. Goldmaw Champion on the ground. Fearless Pup as well. Yeah, I am tapping out, but yeah, everyone has about 10 Ravenous Lindworms. So he just needs to be patient. Raven Wings on one of them. I have to trade off. Then Raven Wings on the next one, and I have a big problem. Oh, crapper. Well, nice. Okay. That'll do it. King Harold's Revenge. Alright, Story Seeker could get to 5. Interesting, yeah. Let's try that. Pop a Valkyrie sword on him. Once again, it's the Ravenous Lindworm beatdown. Guess it's just the biggest common creature, basically. So it's the sort of the apex predator. So it was actually crucial him killing my Raven Wings, so I couldn't double block. But I did, I think I was on like 4 land or something. I sort of, 4 or 5 land. I panicked a bit and played the Valkyrie sword cheaply without waiting. But at the back of my mind, there's going to be, I'm thinking, there's got to be some games where you win by playing the Valkyrie sword for 2 mana and equipping it. So this is an interesting one. We actually have Koll, the Forgemaster, who has been hiding in my deck. And we'll get him on turn 2. See how long he survives against red. Play them planes. Boom, he's dead. We are not blocking out Fearless Pup if he's attacking. Okay, no, he's foretold. I'm very confident that I can attack. I'm not missing anything here, am I? Good. And I think it's got to be the Rune. It's always the Runeforge Champion first. You're going to play him before you draw the 1 rune in the deck, so you can get that value. Goldmaw Pick equips for 1. Okay, we cannot play Glorious Protector. Right, so what the rune can do, it can protect one of my guys from death. At the moment he's got 2 snow permanents, right? So if he does have the shock, it does only do 2 damage. I am going to play a mountain. I'm going to play Starnheim Courser. I want to play Rune of Speed on it. Which hopefully is 0. The Runeforge Champion, yeah. Oh wait, no, he's got... What am I doing? Demon Bolt. Ah, okay, yeah, no, he did have something. Yeah, nice. Okay. Yeah, I forgot Demon Bolt was a thing. But even so, I talked through that whole thing. It's a 2 toughness creature. If he'd had the 2 damage spell I was talking about, he could have killed. He could have killed me. Killed my guy anyway. Nice, yeah. He's doing stuff. But yeah, we don't like him drawing loads of cards off that guy, so we'll just blow him up. We'll go in with the Forgemaster, and we'll risk him. Oh, he's no, he can boast. He can boast with Fearless Pup, so he can just get through. So yeah, I literally should have just attacked. Didn't think about that option. And that is going to be very powerful for him. Okay, 1/4 that can change. Seems good. Do I want to tap out here? Oh yeah, yeah, I don't know why I did that. So it would have been stronger to play and equip Raven Wings on something, so I can actually bounce stuff back to my hand. So yeah, let's play it out anyway. No attacks, I think, unless we want to attack. Get 2 damage through. So I think, yeah, we're not going to block the pup. He's going to get another treasure. I think that is just reality. Okay, no blocks. Oh. Okay, cool. Okay, there's Onslaught. So something gets Raven Wings here. Be another token creature, so another non-token creature. I'm going to put it on the Runeforge Champion. Theory here is okay, he's going to squash. Okay, that guy. He's going to get the angel wings. And then I've got let's tap these 2. He will think it's the verdict, because that would make the most sense, wouldn't it? That'd be the most likely thing. And I've got to do no attackers. I've got to try and defend. Block the Craven Hulk like that. He's boosting the pup. I will cast Onslaught, my champion. Take 4, but the Craven Hulk is down. You sort of wonder, would that have been the only way of stopping his pup? By matching first strike for first strike. Yeah, it was possibly a bit of a mistake there. 1 blue. To equip that one there, okay. Now the shield mate dying leaves behind a token, which seems pretty strong. So we'll do no attacks there and see what happens. Get back on the pup. Fair enough. Yeah, we'd like to stop him getting a treasure. I wonder if he knows... okay. No, he's not attacking. Okay. So I don't know if he's read the text on Koll the Forgemaster. If I understand it correctly, Shieldmate will bounce to my hand. But it also will leave a token. Pretty sweet. So my equipped tokens get +1/+1. Dwarven Hammer. Do we let him get a treasure? I think it's fine. I want to develop my board and play my hammer out. Play 2, I think. Yeah. It'll actually be a 6-2. And I'll do no attacks. But yeah, he won't, of course, bounce to my hand. He's a token. That's 3-5. That's a card as well. So he can fly in, get a... Oh, he can pump this guy as well. That's... And he's got a giant's amulet there as well. Nice. Right. Actually, hit the mana. Right. But I don't think Glorious Protector. Wait, no, we've got 6 mana, so we've got enough to equip something beefy. Who do we want? Well, we want to... I think we want Runeforge Champion. He'll get bounce to the hand. He can defend on the ground if he needs to. Yeah, let's get the Runeforge Champion flying. Okay, he's out of cards. That's good. How much mana is it? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He could get to 7-1. This guy can get to a lot, because he's got 5, 8, 9 mana. He can get to a lot. He can do that. He can get to 7-1, in other words. So we are going to play a Glorious Protector. We're not going to exile anything. Decline, please. So I think we trade off his flyer, because he's going to pump it up. I think we just have to shove a 1-1 in the front of the pup, because it's going to do a huge amount. Well, it could do 7 damage, couldn't it? It doesn't have trample, does it? Just notice my life total is 7. I'm just talking about him doing 7 damage. Oh, he didn't even try and kill the Protector. So I've still got a Protector. And Runeforge Champion bounces to my hand. Best thing to block with is... So, Glorious Protector is the best thing to block with. I think... wait a minute, he is tapped out. He doesn't have any... yeah, you just put flying on this guy. And he's swinging for 10 because he doesn't have reach. Yeah, no, we got it. But yeah, he could have powered up his flyer there and put the damage on my angel. couldn't have. I don't think I could have won the following turn. Yeah, that does seem like a good raise dead card. Potentially a 5 for 1. So we're on 4 and 2. So we've equalled our best Kaldheim result, which was it was in the first draft. We went 4 and 3. Can we go one better? We'll see. And the two losses have featured ravenous lindworms on both occasions. The first guy though had that really good green uncommon where he can his death effect is search your library for a ravenous lindworm, which was, and it's 5/4 anyway. You can't really ignore it. Oh wow. Okay, we have 3 cards of mana. We've actually drawn a forest. We've got Maja. Hopefully we can play that turn 5 with another land. And we do have a turn 1 raptor. So we'll see how things go here. We do have a bit of removal as well for turn 5 as well. So we might, we'll see. We might get a bit run over. That's another land. So that's the land we need for Maja. No more land, please. Black red. He's got a 1/1. That thing seems scary. So if he does his double spell, he's going to overwhelm my raptor anyway. I may as well attack with it, I would say. Oh, okay, I was just going to say, will I be able to play Maja turn 5, or will I need to use the squash on something horrendous? So whenever you, this is a god, 3/3, whenever you cast a spell, add 1 red. And creatures you control can boast twice, which is nice. Yeah, we can play a mountain. I'm a story seeker. I'm gonna swing in. I mean, I could hold back and try and double block Burger. But I won't do that. I'll be tempted to double block and he'll have a shock to kill one of my guys and I'll lose the other guy. And then I'll lose value on Maja, who wants to pump up a big team. Oh, Valkyrie God of Lies, why not? Why not have 2 gods? One after the other. Something bad happened. Oh right, he just stole Maja, yeah, naturally. Let's just read this card. Until Valkyrie. You can pay X to become a copy of that card, okay. I think you just earned a squash. And that's now 3/3 as well. Okay, that's getting frostbitten. Whatever. Sure. He's just emptied his hand because he's got Burger. I'm going to say it's no, Burgie. I've called her Burger. That's probably not the right thing to say. Right. Battlefield Raptor is going to stay back on defense. We are going to squash Valkyrie. It's overkill, but we want that card back. It's card advantage. I'm just restoring my card. So this is looking absolutely terrible. He's going to swing through with 6. He's got Forceman's sure. Yeah, he's leaving him out. No blocks. Down to 7. That's a lot of damage he's going to push through next turn as well. That's 6 mana. I can do Maja. But his 3/3s are still going to destroy me. Okay, no attacks. And he's got squash as well, because why not? Okay, he's had frostbite, squash. Couple of gods. Fair enough. Yeah, I did have a slow start and I got overwhelmed. that was what I was thinking. Thought it might be a possibility. I wasn't too worried when I saw a Bloodsky Berserker, but yeah. It was as bad as I could possibly imagine. So yeah, we've matched our best run for wins and 3 in Kaldheim draft. So that's something. You get how much? 450 gems. It's not bad. Let's have a little look at the deck. And I think we can say we successfully pimped my pup on several occasions. If not him, someone like him. Elven Bow, I'm going to say that was a success. Maybe more through luck than judgment. I had 4 sources of green, 3 lands, and a source of treasure with forging the Tyrite sword. That seemed like a fine card. It's a bit of mana fixing, and it searches your deck for something good. And we got to play with Koll the Forgemaster. He helped us win 1 game. He's got a bit of text on the card there, which not everyone is going to read. It might only read the second bit. Oh, your tokens get +1/+1. But yeah, he stops your creatures from dying quite effectively when you've got a lot of equipment. And I think playing as much equipment as possible made sense. So I think the Elven Bow was a good idea. Yeah, we just we got completely overpowered by Ravenous Lindworm. We still didn't have a really good answer for that. It cost me a lot of mana to build up a big enough creature to block those things. It's theoretically possible, but you'd have thought it would take a long time for them to assemble 6 mana for a Lindworm, but they seem to just fly out of these green decks, one after the other. So yeah, the drawback with these equipment cards, they're equip 3. I think each of them. Raven Wings is equip 2. Dwarven Hammer equip 3. I don't think that ever made it off the dwarf, but that was the ideal one for the Fearless Pup. If you can get it on there, it's a 4/1 first strike. And then you need a Valkyrie sword, and then it's 6/2 first strike, and it can take out those Lindworms. But it's just a minor investment of 5 and 6, 11 mana. So it's not super realistic to do that when the Lindworm costs 6 mana. We used Kai's Onslaught once. We took out a Craven Giant, so that was good. It's the thing. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to play it on a 6/5 angel, I think, to finish someone off. That's what I imagined would happen, but no, we didn't quite get there. I got Runeforge Champion so many times, like 4 games, and every time he managed to get a Rune of Speed. I was worried I would draw it first, but that definitely worked out well. Glorious Protector was really good. It didn't get to do its amazing thing of protecting me from blood on the snow or Doomscar, and I've got loads of token creatures as well, which I can't protect, but Flash is good. It took out a few things with Flash. Master Skald was pretty good. He actually got me some good card advantage. He's definitely a really good card for this deck. Yeah, Maja was definitely pretty good when she's not getting stolen by the God of Lies. I suppose I probably had to use my squash on one of the 3/3 creatures, the Burgee. Probably ought to look up that card, and I think it was Burgee, not Burger. Right, claim the prize. Cool, we got 2 Kaldheim packs. We are lucky today. Now, hopefully I remembered to save my deck. Makes life a bit easier. There we go. So I can put the deck list in the comments, in the description rather. And I'm just going to open my Kaldheim boosters and see what we get. Warhorn Blast. Definitely a white card. It's not green or black. That was what I was worried about against the green and black deck. Something of that nature. Rare wild card. Yep. Well, that's about the second best thing you can get, I suppose. Squash. So we've got 2 versions of this guy. So he makes a 1/1. I see. He's a 3/2 who makes a 1/1, and he's a 2/2 who makes a 1/1. Yeah, that's a bit more playable for green, I guess. But that is 2 elves entering the battlefield, which can be quite helpful for certain cards. That rare Elf Lord guy. Okay, we've got Cosmos Charger. It's cheaper in Alchemy. Flash 3/3 flying. And it's a Foretell card. Yep, seems pretty neat. So it becomes a 3/2, but it's 1 mana cheaper. I see. Foretell for 1 blue. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna rush off and make an Alchemy Foretell deck, but nice idea, I think. Right, yeah, I think that's everything. So it's been a good run with Kaldheim. I don't know if it's up just this week or if we get 2 weeks of it. I've had a look on the website at the schedule, but Quick Draft Kaldheim isn't listed on there, unfortunately. I can tell you we have quite a generous amount of time to play New Capenna Sealed deck. In fact, I should have this open in front of me somewhere in one of my many tabs in my browser. Right. It says April the 28th to May the 20th. Sealed and traditional sealed streets of New Capenna. You've got till May the 20th to play sealed. That's 2 more weeks, okay, of New Capenna sealed. I personally will. I don't know if I'm going to use all my gems trying to do that. I certainly want to hold 3,400 gems for the Mastery Pass. But I could see myself doing 5 or 6 more sealed decks, depending on how it goes. That would give you a head start on your collection, I think. That's 9 packs. Yeah, 5 9s, 45. It's a lot of packs. I'm just looking through this schedule, see if there are any more clues here. We've got some interesting events to do with the new set. There's Rise of the Maestros, May the 12th to 15th. Then Rise of the Obscura for the next 3 days after that. So I guess for 15 days we'll go through each of the factions for 3 days. So pretty interesting. Yeah, but no clue when Kaldheim draft ends. So it might end the end of this week. I could definitely do a couple more if I can get the gold together. All right. Yep, I think that's everything. Right. Well, thanks for watching. You'd be probably the first person who's made it to the end of one of my videos if you have got this far. And bye for now.